Welcome everybody. Humble here. I wanted to show you something. Just getting ready to box this fourth bike up and go into the showroom. And whoa, yeah, I put a single gas cap on the tank and got the thing all squared away. But we've got issues. And we'll say, what are the issues, Humble? Well, go up and touch the thing and it'll tell you. The chassis is buggered. So how do we fix that? Well, I'll show you. We come out of here and we can shut that up. One of the reasons I saved these KN5s is because of a problem like this. If it's unfixable, we have to go back in before we did anything, but we can fix this. So we go into here, and it's going to take a little bit of time to load it because it is monkey. Come on up. And it should come in any second now. There it is. Okay, well what you want to do, the easiest way to fix it, is you always have your materials listed in a folder on the vehicle itself. So all we're going to have to do is just touch some of this buggered shit. Get the name of it highlighted. See, that's all it's fucked up. Come over here to replace it. Come up to materials. Let's see, chrome. Engine. Nope, that's not what we want at this minute. Let's take a look and see if we can find a nice frame for this rascal. Bear with me. Frame and jugs. Well, we can do it this way. Bare frame. We're going to lose the engine though. We didn't lose the engine. Oh, this is a very good thing. Okay, all the better. We're happy. Now we're quite happy. Now, would we like that to be a chrome frame? This would be, oh, this is even better. This has got the nice rake to it. Oh, this is dandy. Okay, well now's the time to make a decision. The black frame looks nice on it. And it's the easiest way out of this. Uh-oh. You know what we lost? The inner blacks to all the engine. You know, we lost the inner blacks to the engine, so that's not so good. But it's not the end of the world either. And at this stage of the game, because that's the case, we can go ahead and touch something that is chrome, like the front forks, chrome, and paste it, copy it rather. Go to this. All that just highlighted is now when we change it is going to be chrome, which is, you want chrome right down the center of the gas tank. Well, we can try it just for the hell of it, just to see what happens. Well, it's not terrible. The engine's chrome, all that's chrome. Ah, it's different. I don't have another bike like that. That's, oh shit. I just noticed something else when I did that. We've still got these little tank deals. The original little whippersnappers. See them? Right here. Let me see if I get a little closer for you. That's, see, this was a screw up in the right direction. Alright. Oh, that's right. Holy shit. How the hell are we going to nip these little bastards off and not ruin the whole shooting match? I don't know if I can. I'll try. Nope. Objects. Nutria. We can do it. See, there's a little bit of something to monkeying with this stuff, but it can be done. You always have to, when you're nipping, not have anything in the background. Okay? So there's this. Now we got to save this rascal. Save. Okay. Nutria. All right. Now we got to change. Maybe we don't have to change the name. Nutria Chrome 0. Okay. Now get out of here. Get out of here. And we'll touch this. We're going to lose the gas tank too now. I don't want to do that. We shouldn't, but I think we're going to. We'll soon see. All right. Oh, Nutria. Well, might as well just go for it. All right. We're going to do what we're going to do. Put it down here. Shit. Yeah, we lost the fucking gas tank. But we fixed the problem. Sorta. Well, not liking this completely. This could be more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. So what we're going to do, we're not going to save any of the changes. This looks like an hour's worth of work for no reason. So let's do this. Let's shit, I don't see any way around it. The frame is buggered. So we don't want to lose that. All right, we can live with it. So what we got to do is pitch it, and then use the yaw. Actually, I could probably put it. Well, let's yaw the bugger back in the direction we want to go. 0. Okay. Now, want a reasonable pitch. Bring it down. Ooh, reasonable pitch. Okay. I gotta bring it up a little bit. And if you were wondering what this stuff is like to do, now you have an idea. But we want the frame longer than it is. It's not long enough. If you can see what numbers I'm adjusting, you'll know how I'm doing this. It's down here at the Y scale. We're eating at the Y. Okay, let's bring her up just a wee bit more. That looks reasonable. Now, what we can use as a guide is these pegs that come out. They're supposed to fit in those slots. We love supposed to. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a little bigger also. All right. Now, let's do it again. Let's stay symmetrical if we can. Now we got to bring it down a little bit. I think the whole thing can be fixed with the pitch, though. As a matter of fact, we should be able to do that. That looks pretty good. Let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, can we live with that? Well, no. Not like that we can't. So let's make it thicker. That's the wrong thicker. We can live with that. Got a nice thick, happy frame. We're going to still have those little nibblers on the tank though, which is a pisser. I think, and we still got to put the black back inside the engine. But those pegs are right. Let's double side it. And now let's go down and make sure it's going to have, it's a visible caster, and it's true, and it's true, and it's true. Okay? Are we happy with that, just the way it is? Okay, we're going to stop that just like it is. Now, it's pink, which means it doesn't have a color yet that it recognizes, which is kind of a good thing, because that means it's not part of the whatever it used to be. So that should mean, if we look underneath the tank, see that little silver thing right there? Okay, that's all that stuff. All right, we don't want to do that. Let's come back up here to the chrome. That says gold, but that's okay, because when we look over here, you'll see it's common chrome. Okay, we want to copy that, and we're going to do this. Paste. All right, now it's not going to throw an error, and we got a nice chrome frame, but we don't have the inside to the engine black. So all we have to do is import materials. See why you have to have all this stuff, chrome parts. Oh, wonderful, chrome forks and handlebars. HD engine assembly. Let me see here. Hang on a second. Just bear with me. It takes a little bit. Jugs Black trimmed. That's what we want. Okay. So once we get looking at this, we have to go to Edit, copy it, Bing, Bing, and Bing. And there it is. And by the grace of God, it's sitting in there pretty happy. You can see it's got to come back a little bit because of the fins, so that's not a big deal. Okay, so let's put a two or three here just to see which way it moves. Oh, couldn't have got better if I was hitting the lottery ticket. Actually, maybe it's a little too far back. Let's give it a 2.7. See if that levels it out a little bit there. Okay. All right. Now, we've still got those little nibblers sticking up there, don't we? We do. What do we do about that? Well, this object minutria peel it off of there. Now, and I want to get closer so I can really see what I'm doing. Now, just bear with me a second. I don't know if you have any interest in learning this, but if you do, this is a good opportunity to do it. Now, I'm hitting the control button and the left mouse to get this selected. All right, this is what it shows me I've got selected. All right. So, I can hide it, erase it, I can move it, I can copy it, I can do all this stuff, but I can't monkey with it, okay? So, but if I go like this, I can. Now I have to take it out of here, and I can remove those, like we did the last time. Okay, once they're gone, we gotta save them. All right, stock color. Okay, now we go back and watch. Here's a step we didn't do the last time. See, it's all highlighted and nice. We go to here, go to materials, we go down to single gas cap, we come up to commando, up, filler cap, chrome minutria, stock color, and hit this. Notice they're gone? Alright, now, the minutria sub-zero has to, we got to save all this. View. Reset view. Okay, file, save as. Now this time, all right, installed. Installed to tank. All right. Now we should be able to come out of here, and minutria is all highlighted. See these little buggers that are giving us a hard time? They vanished. Beautiful. All right. Now that we're happy, we want to make sure that this is going to cast shadows. It should, but it may not. See, it doesn't. Now it's got to become a visible caster. So that's got to be true. This has got to be true. And that's got to be true. Now that we're happy with everything that we got so far, now we're going to hit close, export, and hopefully nothing else will take a shit. There's no telling how many times you have to go through this before you get a finished product, okay? Ready to ship. And it's in the proper one, so it's saved. Give it a minute or so. Doesn't that tank look pitifully small? But I guess that's all they had. I mean, I made them bigger on the other bikes, but I want everything. They want to be a little different here and different there. So let's see if we are successful or not. All right, all compressed. Nope, oh, that's where it's going to go. I've got these 3 bikes done out of 11, so you see I'm busy. So we'll come on over to the shortcut, go to cars, go to the GTA 5 bike, which I'm working on now. Get ready to ship. Save that KN5. Boot this one, because that was garbage. Rename it. And I'm not a rabbit's foot guy, so I'll say, Lord Jesus, please help us to be done with it now. And double click didn't do so good. Now let's take a peek-a-rooney and see if we're in any better shape. Yes, we are. So now we have a finished bike with a chrome frame and really pretty fins from one side more so than the other, but nonetheless. And this bike is raring to go. It's a happy camper. It's got mirrors. It's got everything it could possibly ask for. Let's make sure the lights will still work. They should. Yep. And one thing I did is these stuck up way too high. So now they're down lower. That was a job. But it's all work. I mean, you can't be lazy or you're never going to have it. But look at our little nibblers. They're pretty doggone close. I mean, well, you got a little extra foot power there. But, well, ready for the litmus test, guys. You gotta try it. You know, the crew or the driver, he's sitting happy. Jody would like this one because he likes the St. Louis Cardinals. I think I would take the Syracuse Blackhawks, but I don't know if there's such a thing. Just in case there is, we got this wench staring at his naga hides with her. Yeah, she seems to enough. Choosy mothers. Choose Jeff. All right. Well, be that as it may. So, what do we got here for sparks here? Flames are happy. We've got flames and smokes and all kinds of goodies. And here's the difference between where they went. There was the old one, and there's that one. So, but we do have a nice chrome frame, and that I think sharpens the bike up a little bit. This is a little bogus, but you got to cut a little slack here and there. You can get meticulous to the point where you never get the thing done, and I think we should try this. You want to try it? That is a little cob, but it could be fixed. But if it works, let's just call it a day. Let's try it. Anybody know how to get the screenshots to work again? Oh, the friggin' screenshots, they're not going where they belong. Boy, has this been an experience. All right, look at that chrome engine, gorgeous. Looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, that's good. Let's get myself centered. Look at those mirrors. Oh, baby. UFO, I can never beat him. But I can read those a lot better. There we go. There we go. So let's see what we got for performance on this puppy. I'm already in 6th. Maybe I'll add the 8 or 9-speed transmission. Let's go to 100% turb. It gets a little wild. As you can see. So that's why you got to have an adjustable turbo or you're going to have problems. Look at that sky though. So, sorry guys, voice broke up there. Let's take a look at the thing. Clutch is slipping like a bastard, but I've got it that way for the AI. Alright, it's hard to do this. Oh, I like that. That dark in the center, that looks good like that. Now. Oh shit. Well, they're working. They're just not bright enough. Notice the wheel's damn near perfectly centered. Now, here's the deal. The wheel does turn, just the forks don't turn. So you got this much to deal with. So it does work. It's just, it would be nice if the forks went with it. But it does have a nice amount of steer to it. But it's real touchy, so you have to, very gentle. The wheel isn't centered in the forks either. That's a pisser. That needs to be fixed. But it's alright for the time being. Alright, so that's where we are. I've got a ton more bikes to do, a ton. So this one I can say is pretty well in good shape, other than the fact I would like to have a different transmission in it. And that's not that tough to do, obviously. Go to the data folder and remove this. Get rid of it. Parent. Let's go get a transmission that we know works for sure. I think Squawk Claw has a 9-speed in it. This, copy, bring it back. Thank God this stuff's interchangeable. It makes it so much nicer. Now, let's take a look at what we got here. Yeah, 9-speed, 411 gears. We can make this a little bit of a faster bike. instead of the 411s, let's give it 3. As you go down, it increases. So 3. Let's give it a 383 just because it reminds me of an old engine. All right, 383. Let's take a look at these while we're looking at it. Okay, reverse is a 315. So that's very low. 415 is where we begin. 3, 2, 2, 1. All right, let's drop this to a 60. Let's drop this to a 10. Let's give this the 90. Give this a 0. Now let's give this a 60. We'll give this a 20. And let's see what happens. Okay? Now, the all-wheel drive is 50-50. The front can, now I'm going to have the front share 30. Front share is 30 now. See, if you knew how to do that, I mean, if you've ever seen me do this, you'll be able to adjust it the way you want. Shift windows 800, that's plenty. You've never. Clutch torque is 250 on this transmission, which should be enough. We're going to give it a 283. Another engine I like. So I just kind of copied shit together. Okay, so let's go take a look at it now. You remember what it did before, but let's take a look at the car values. Okay, this thing here, the graphic offsets, this is what changes the wheels to be where you need them to be. Okay, if you ever have to do that. It's got 22 gallons or whatever the deal to start out, and 77 max, so that's good. This is fine. We don't need the monkey in here. Didn't change anything. Okay, so let's go down and take a look at the engine, and we'll see what we've got in this vehicle. It may or may not be all that snappy, but we'll know right here. All right, the limiter is 12,000. You want default turbo adjustment 0 here because you want to be able to do it on your own. We've only got 2 turbochargers, one at 4, one at 11. That's not very efficient. So what we're going to do, let's give it 2 more. We'll see, because we want to have it a better and less, we want it to be a smoother transition of power. Okay? But you've got to change the names, obviously. 0, 1, we have to have 2 and 3. All right? Now, the first one, let's just go to 2,000. 2,000, it's going to do its thing. Then this one's going to bring us up to, I'd say, 5. Let's go to 5 for that one. And then we'll go to, let's have a strong mid-range. 5 to 7, and then we'll top her out at 10,000. Because it goes, well, let's leave the 11, just for shits and gigs. And let's see what we got now. Now here's the litmus test. We're pretty happy with what we've got thus far. I didn't monkey with much else of it. So let's just go and take a look. So this is what we had, 470 horsepower. You saw how fast we went, and you saw the nice curve. Okay, now let's see what we've got. Well, we've adjusted pretty good. We've got some real good strength now. As you can see, let's see if we can do this. Yes, yellow is the torque. We got real good torque. Not so much off the line, but boy does it catch real fast. We get max torque at about 9 grand, but the horsepower is just a nice steady pull. See, you notice how a lot of cars will drop right off at a certain place. We don't have any horsepower, but this goes up beautiful. So we got 1,300 horse, and this is what we had: 0.42 kilograms to the horsepower, but now we have 211. So it's going to be a happy camper. Let's take a drive on it now, and we may notice a difference. Of course, being heavy duty on the back wheel and not so much on the front wheel, it might be a little sporty. Okay, same exact settings. All right. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me with this. I have it set up different than usual. All right. Looks like I'm off to the side a little bit. I am. There, that's better. Yeah, mammy. All right, we're ready? We're ready. 10% turb. Wow. Top gear. See how much that dropped? Watch. There's 8th. Oh, holy shit. This thing's gonna, well, we'll soon see. Wow. Wow. So, the gearing could stand an adjustment, no doubt of it. Okay, let's get our cheater so we know what we're doing. What the fuck? Wrong thing. There we go. Let's start right out at scratch on this long straightaway. Now, I'm going to go at 0 turbo, so just the strength the engine has with no turbo. I think you'll like this. This is going to be fun. Okay. No turbo, remember. It's pulling 6th gear. We got 3 more to go. Doesn't have the balls to pull that. Go to 10% turbo. Still climbing. Right to the boards. 20%. Grab 8th. 40%. 50%. You still got to steer the friggin' thing though. I fucked up my progress. Once they bugger, they bugger. Easy on the throttle. I'm going right to ninth. I'm gonna right to 100%. Listen to it. Hear that turbo? Alright, what we gotta do is we ran out of road. Well, that's one way to do it. Alright. Let's see if we can go for top speed. Still got it at 100%, but I'm real easy on the fuel. Probably needs more front, we lit it right up, 203. Holy shit. Doesn't, at 100% turbo, doesn't have the balls for 9th gear. But you can light the fuckers all the way up at 190. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. All right. I wanted to show you our nice shadows. Remember when we changed the shadows? Let's go take a look. See everything we got now? If we hadn't have done that in the 3D editor, you wouldn't have the shadows to the mirrors or the pipes or anything else. That's where the shadows are put in the 3D. Look, aren't they nice? Now I'll take a screener. You heard it, but it doesn't show up anywhere. Real pisser. So, this one's ready to go, except that the transmission's not right yet. Go ahead and save it. Let's go to the data, make sure we're in the right machine. It's so easy to be working in the wrong thing and all of a sudden you wonder why nothing works. Okay, the drivetrain needs an adjustment. Actually, I didn't really care for this here. Let's do the 50-50. I think we're better off. That was a little hard to handle. I could really feel the SM was pushing more than anything else. Okay. Through here wasn't bad. 160. 270. Wait a minute. Might as well make this a 370. 370. Let's go to a 300. Let's go to a 280. Let's go to a 200. Now we can have a 150, 90, No, a little more than that. Let's go to a 170. I'll go to a 100. So at seventh gear will be final drive at 1-to-1 ratio. And then we'll have a 60 was all I could barely do. So let's do an 80 and a 60. Because that was all it was able to do with a 60. We found that out. So that should be better, I think. We could have a lower first gear in case we need to climb up out of hills or something. Second could be better too. $4.15. Wait a minute. Oh, minus. Oh, yeah, it's reversed though. A 315. That's fucked up. No wonder it isn't working right. There. I knew that was fucked up. Or was it? That'd be real low. Let's take a look at this. 315 to 370 to 300? What the fuck? That ain't right. That can't be right. All right, hang on. So it descends from high to low, right? Okay, that's I guess that's the fucking deal. I got it backwards. Let's see if this works. 75, 30, 10, 282, 171, 80. Let's see what this does. I mean, luckily we've got, let's get out of here. Okay, I was hoping to make a really short video. And I better calm this shit down in a hurry because I got other stuff I got to get done today. So let's try it one more time. Get a different skin this time, just as we can. We got some really cool skins on this rascal now. Let's try this. And then we're done, guys. No comments in 3 weeks, but I don't blame you. I've had such weird shit up there. Bear with me. I'm gonna have to have 2 channels, I think. Humble's home movies, and then this Assetto Corsa. Now remember, we're also using a full tank of gas. All right, let's try this. 30% turb, lights on. Whoa! Wow, all of a sudden, bammo. 7th gear. Huge difference between 6th and 7th. Killer difference between 6th and 7th. Not so much between 8 and 9. Big difference. Wow, All right, now let's go up to 100% turb. You can tell with the red line, that's a turbo. Feels better with a 50-50. See that turbo? 6 needs to be higher. Oh, I almost got that pole. They're not adjusted right yet. It does help to push the clutch in. Well, it'll do 200. It ain't liking it. All right, dragster. What the fuck? Where the hell's the road? There it is. Motherfucker. I didn't tell you these were easy to drive, did I? But they're fun. All right, calm it down to 40%. What the fuck? All right, well, let's do the replenish and we'll remove all doubt. What the fuck? Let me see if I can jack the time up a little bit too. I'll learn the sumbitch eventually, but maybe not today. So there we go, pimping down the road at a happy clip. It'll do 200, barely. I mean, it'll do it, but it's a squirrely bastard. But that's way faster than you're ever going to go on a Harley anyway, generally speaking. Hang on, let me see if I can find that. Wait a minute, there it is right there. No, it ain't. It says planner, as I'm looking for. Weather plan. Oh, maybe you can't do it like this. Maybe you can. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Keep your eyeballs peeled. Let's give it the litmus test. See how she's gonna do. See how the wheels respond, how it deals with it. Here we go. Full send. Fuck, I did it now. Looks nice though. Nothing but not wobbling like a bastard. 212. Let it right up at 200. Let's fuck with my eyes. Oh, well that'll fuck you up too. Yeah, I'd say we're okay. Look at it, it's head bobbing. It does physically have 4 invisible wheels. That's Assetto Corsa for you. There's nothing I can do about that. But I guess that does keep it from getting any squirrelier than it already is. So as you can see, they are thoroughly tested by Humble himself. Squonky builds them and Humble tests the fucking things. And so they're well tested by the time you reach them. And if you need to mow the lawn, this fucking thing will do it for you. Watch us hit the road now. Oh, dirt and shit flying. What the fuck? Whoa, Nelly. Oh, this should be good. All right. We'll leave on a good fucking note here. All right. Well, guys, we didn't get our chrome tank strip, but that's okay too. We're not sweating that. And hey, let's try this. See if this fucking works. I didn't get that fixed either. It's still airborne in the fucking unit here. You gotta hit a T and then reach down and grab this green thing and yank. You gotta get to where you can still see it. Bring it down, oops, to where it belongs. And let it go. Release the T and you're back to good. So that's what it takes for that. Now, will it take a fucking screenshot? Well, we're about to find out. JPEG. Now, let's find out where it's going to go. See users screens. All right, let's see if this actually happens. All right. Make shot. Let's do it. Let's get another angle on it so we can make sure. Make shot. All right, now let's go to the thing and see if it's there. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, I think we got an issue. You copy that. See, there's a fucking problem with this. Oh, wait a minute. Finally, holy shit. You got screens up the ass. Hey, it did it. I forgot about that. I got screens down here. From here we got screens. Praise Jesus. All right, we got to do something about this. We got too many. Holy shit. We got everything its grandmother wrote. My grandmother? What the fuck? I forgot about that. Well, we got these screens, praise the Lord, but it doesn't take in-game screens for worth of shit. Alright. Guys, hang in there. I still got one hell of a lot of bikes to do to get us to the giveaway, but it's coming. I don't know if anybody will give a flying F or not, but this is what we got. Not the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 bikes. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, Humble's out for now. If you want to see, I can't show it to you this minute. Well, I can. Over here to the PC, to my removable 2 care package before Jody to all compressed choppers. Now, here's where they go. We got Billy's bike, and we got the Charles Bannock, which happens to be the one that I used for Peter Fonda's Captain America. So, with all good fortune, we'll be done sometime, maybe this week. But I gotta go right now, so I'll see you later. Remember, please do comment, even if it's a hi, Humble. Doesn't have to be long, just so I know somebody's watching the doggone thing. I can't really tell what's going on, and it just helps me out. All right? Bye-bye now.